If your clones are wilting, rotting, turning yellow, or just sitting there doing nothing, you're not alone. Cloning looks simple. You take a cut, stick it in a cube, put a dome on it, and wait. That's the theory, until it doesn't work. I usually don't have issues cloning. Most of the time my clones show roots within 4 to 10 days. But this last run, it took a full 2 weeks to even start pushing roots. And that's long enough to make you start second guessing yourself. So let's talk about the common problems growers run into when cloning, and that actually makes a difference. First, slow doesn't automatically mean failure. Clones can take anywhere from 7 to 14 days, sometimes even longer. Mine didn't show roots until day 14, but once they did, they took off. Strong white roots, healthy growth. The timeline alone doesn't tell you whether something's wrong. Your environment does. Now let's break down what usually goes wrong. You're 10 days in and nothing's happening. The clones still look green, but you got no roots, no growth, just stalled. Most of the time this comes down to environment. If the root zone is too cold, the plant slows down. If the cube is soaked and heavy, there isn't enough oxygen. If the light is too strong, the clone is focused on surviving instead of rooting. When mine were delayed, I kept checking. Day 8, day 10, day 12, nothing. But once the temperature stabilized and I stopped messing with them, they pushed roots hard. Sometimes the plant isn't failing, it's just waiting for better conditions. Another common one, you take the cutting and within an hour the leaves droop hard. Looks like it's dying. That scares people. But a clone has no roots yet. It's living off stored moisture. In those first few days, higher humidity and softer light make a big difference. If it wilts a bit but recovers under the dome, that's normal. If it collapses and never perks back up, that's different. Then there's stem rot. You lift the dome around day 5 and the base looks dark or soft. That usually means the media stayed too wet and the stem didn't get enough oxygen. Roots need air just as much as they need moisture. If the base is black and mushy, the clone probably isn't coming back. Prevention here is about balance and clean technique. Another thing people worry about is yellowing leaves. Lower leaves fade, tips pale, they assume deficiency. But clones don't have roots yet. They rely on stored nutrients while building a root system. Mild yellowing is often part of the process. Trying to feed them early usually slows them down. If the leaves start curling or tottering upward, or the tips look crispy, the environment is probably too intense. Clones don't need strong light. They're trying to build root, not build canopy. Soft light and stable temperatures work better. Now let's talk about the patience test. Day 12 comes and goes, still nothing visible. That's when most growers start lifting the cubes every day, opening the dome constantly, changing lights, adjusting everything. And I'll admit, I've done that. Every time you disturb them, you shift the humidity and the temperature. Half the time when clones are slow, it's not the plant, it's us. Mine took the full 2 weeks this last run. But once they started rooting, they exploded. Slow doesn't mean weak. It often means that they just weren't ready. Sometimes you finally see roots, but the plant just sits there. No new growth. That's usually because the root system is small and fragile. If you increase the light too quickly or feed too heavily, the plant's just into stress instead of growth. Let the roots establish. Ease into feeding. Increase light gradually. Don't rush to the next step. And honestly, when you look at most of these problems, slow roots, yellowing leaves, stem rot, stalled growth, they almost always come back to one thing: stability. Clones don't need perfection, they need consistency. If you want to avoid most of these issues, you gotta start strong. Take cuttings from healthy mothers. Use clean tools. Make a clean, sharp cut. Keep your media moist, not dripping. Keep the root zone warm. Keep the light gentle. And most importantly, leave them alone. Stop pulling cubes to look for roots. I am guilty of this as well. Day 8 I check. Day 10 I check again. Day 12 I let the cube to see. Consistency beats constant adjustment. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just walk away. Clones are slow right now, don't assume you've ruined them. Look at your environment first. Temperature, moisture, light, stability. Mine took a full 2 weeks. Then they took off. Drop your clone timeline in the comments and let me know what you're seeing. If this video helped you, hit the like and subscribe. I break down real growth situations like this, not just highlight reels. And if you want to see things happen live, I stream on Twitch. We work in the gardens, take clones, transplant, troubleshoot, and look at community grows in the Discord. It's more of a hands-on over there. A quick thank to the sponsors that help support the channel. AC Infinity. Their environmental control makes keeping clones stable a lot easier. Seedsmans. Solid genetics give you a stronger starting point when cloning. US Water Systems. Clean water removes one more variable, and when cloning, fewer variables is always better. If you choose to use those codes, I appreciate the support. Thanks for hanging out. keep growing, keep learning, and always peace.